Hey Panther families, this is Jennifer Anaya checking in with you to give you a recap on what we did this past month in January. As you all know, we have completed our first semester here at Wenatchee High School and we have begun second semester. But there are some important things coming up here in the near future that I'd like you guys to know so that you guys can all stay in the loop. And the first thing is going to be our Accelerated Pathways Night. This Wednesday, the 4th, at 6:30 p.m. here in the Wenatchee High School Commons, we're inviting all ninth grade students and families to attend an informational meeting that will talk about all the opportunities we have for our students to earn college credit in their regular high school classes. We're going to be going over a lot of different opportunities, and it's going to be a lot of really great information. So I highly encourage you guys to mark your calendars for, again, this Wednesday at 6:30 here at the high school, to come and hear about all of the great things that we have for your students moving forward. If they're choosing to move at a little bit of a faster pace or to look at earning some college credit while they're here at Wenatchee High School. And the next thing, like I mentioned before, we have begun second semester, which means all of the grades are finalized from first semester, and you can see them all in Skyward. And all the grades are now posted to their Washington State official high school transcripts. And students can access a copy of their transcripts through our School Links program. Once they get into the School Links dashboard, they just need to go over to the left-hand side. There's a little kind of a like a person icon. It's the student tab. They just need to click on that, click on records request, and then in that next page, download an unofficial transcript. And there they can see all the classes that they took, the grades they earned, and their overall GPA for first semester. If you guys are looking for a report card, those will be available starting the 5th, and those can also be accessed in Skyward. There was actually an email that was sent out mid last week, I believe it was on the 28th, with instructions on how you can access those report cards. So please refer back to that for some additional information on how to get into Skyward and how to view the report cards. But yes, semester 1 is done, grades are finalized, and we are moving on. And on that note, now that we have started a new semester, it's kind of a fresh slate. And now that students have had a half a year of experience, they know kind of what the expectations are here at Wenatchee High School, and they know the flow. So my hope is that everyone is set, ready, and locked in for a great semester. But for students who are still needing some additional support, please remember that we have access to our tutoring support center, and it's located in the Pathway Center. And they can access that either before or after school. After school, it's available from Monday through Thursday from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And then before school, when the building opens at 8:10, they can access those tutors as well for a bit. We just like to emphasize that we don't want them to be late to class. So the better opportunity is probably going to be after school. And of course, we encourage students to always be asking questions to their actual teachers when they are struggling to understand something, if they've missed an assignment, or if they just need a little bit of additional support. It's great to always start with that teacher, but know that there is an additional resource after school that your student can utilize in all of those core subject areas to get some additional support. So please encourage them to stay after school once, twice a week, even Monday through Thursday, that's fine, to get that additional help. All right. And we've talked about grades. If your student did not pass a class, there will be a credit retrieval option moving forward. So for the class of 29, all 24 credits are required for graduation, which means if they failed even one of those classes, unfortunately, they are now a little off track for graduation, and we need to make a plan to get them back on track. And the way we do that, credit retrieval. It is an online program that they can access on their own outside of school, and they can work on it a little bit in the evenings when they're home. But the tests for each one of the modules needs to be completed here at the high school, proctored with a teacher. So if your student did fail something and they want to talk about a plan about getting back on track, please have them come and see me. I can talk to them about what credit retrieval is a little bit more in depth. I can get them signed up and get them started. But on that note, I do want to encourage you guys to always be checking Skyward. And when I say always, maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, make it a regular routine with your student. take a moment, sit down together, have your student open their Chromebook and log into Skyward, go through each one of their classes, look at how many assignments they have missing, look at the grades in each one of their assignments and their assessments. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to teachers directly. Let them know what your questions are. You can check in with them to see if your student's making progress from the last time that you guys have touched base, but it is excellent to have a connection with your students' teachers, to collaborate with them, and just to kind of see where your student's at. And of course, if you need any additional help beyond that, I am here to help support however possible. But checking grades regularly is essential to help our students kind of stay on track and to be successful overall. Okay. And then another heads up, second semester means that we are moving into the phase or the window where we're going to start asking students what they want to take for next school year. And we always start with our upperclassmen and work our way down. So here in the next week or so, juniors to be seniors will start talking with their counselor about things that they would like to request for their next year. And then sophomores to be juniors will go. And then our current freshman class that will be sophomores next year will work with me to talk about next year's scheduling. So my start time with them to get going on these will be in March. Okay, I think it's like the second week in March. So if students hear that kids are starting to request classes, know that yes, that is happening, but it's not current freshmen turn yet. Okay, they will be working with me in March to start that process. And my hope is to have an informational video out to you here a little bit later this month that will kind of go over what we'll be discussing so that you guys can have some additional conversation about it. And I'll be going over the materials that I'll be sharing with them so that you guys, again, can kind of go over things and discuss the plan as a family. So more information on that to come, but it is not time for our current freshmen to be working on their next year schedules. Not quite yet. Okay. And that about covers it for this month's recap for January. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, I hope to see you guys all this coming Wednesday at our Accelerated Pathways Night. I would love for you guys to have that information and be able to make a decision if that's something that you want to do moving forward. But again, check those grades. Students, give it your best. We have a fresh start right now. It's a great opportunity to try some new positive habits and be successful. And again, questions, reach out to me. Let me know how I can help. All right, you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you in the next video.